CF League champions Dawn Squad popped the bubbly after defeating SRDS to bring home the glory. Now they have to shake off the good feelings to get back to work against Red Alert Gaming, who we saw take out Law in a clean sweep in a 20 vs 20 conquest. Can Dawn shake off the winner's rust and keep the momentum going, or will RAG kick their... Whoop, my phone just went down. That's so professional right there. Can Dawn shake off the winner's rust and keep the momentum going, or will RAG kick their senses back down to earth with the victory? Let's get locked, stocked, and loaded and find out here on Space Canada TV. Space Canada TV is brought to you by the Blood of Christ Wine's new white wine picnic wine. You'll loathe its flavor, and you'll be fishing in your bag for more while supplies last. It is also brought to you by Steven Tyler's Aerospace Foam Mattress. Dream on it. As well as Lone Shark IPA for that great taste that won't break your kneecaps. Lone Shark IPA. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another BMF League game between Red Alert Gaming, which is RAG, and the Dawn Squad. With me today is SuprEvilPoptarts. Say hello, Pop-Tarts.
How you doing?
And we are going to be watching a Frontlines game, something we're good at broadcasting because the action is normally rather close to the scene that we're going to be watching. To Pop-Tart, though, will you give us a rundown of what will be going on in Space Canada for this coming week?
Yes, we actually have a schedule now that we've figured out what we're doing for the rest of the summer. So tomorrow is going to be a little treat for the PC Master Races. It is going to be a stream for Divinity 2 with the board chairman and Irish Ghost. That will be followed by the ever-popular and world-famous, at least in our own mind, Destiny Disappointment Tuesday. Followed up with the day off so we can get our energies back. Then Thursday is the start of Monster Hunter World's Summer Twilight Festival. Join me and Chopra MGT as we stream the opening day of that event, which will be running for 2 weeks. Then on Friday, what do we have scheduled for Friday? I do not
believe nothing.
Nothing at the moment. I will probably stream something stupid, or maybe we'll just keep going with the Twilight. There will be a special. Then Saturday, you can join Dragon for another battlefield match.
Actually, it'll be you. It could be you, or it's going to be Duggars and Rumpel covering that one for us.
Well, that's going to be Duggars and Rumpels because I work.
Yeah, because I'm driving and you're at work.
Yeah. Then on Sunday, of course, that is you'll meet me and Dragon again, or it might just be me and a guest commentator.
No. It will be you, me, and Botulism Freak will be joining us because we will be in
awesome.
we will be in wonderful Kentucky.
Well, at least you get all the nice, tasty bourbon, and I'm stuck here with Takun the Fail Kitty asking for noms.
But the bourbon's actually in the creek right now. We're going to go fish some out. It's free, you know.
So that is on a Sunday at 3. It is always on 3. And actually, for the rest of the day, after we do our stream for Battlefield, later on tonight, it's part 2 of SuprEvilPoptarts versus the Evil Within. It is part 2. I did part 1 last week, and it's time to see how much I really suck at survival/stealth/horror games.
Okay, so that leads us to today's, which is Frontlines. If you don't know how Frontlines work, it is certain points on the map. You go from, you start fighting for point C. The objectives are all based on if you're on what is called the capture zone, or it is called in this form of game type the burn zone. The burn zone is where you need to get enough people on it to capture that flag. When you capture that flag, the map will either shift either towards you if you fail to capture it, or towards your enemy in the opposite direction. If you do this enough, if you get to the end, there will be 2 bombs you need to plant with 40 tickets to go. So it goes from a conquest style mode into rush. This is very much a similar vein to kind of Verdun that came before it, which is a back and forth trench trench fighting game. This game mode is very similar to that. It is a unique mode to Battlefield 1. It may or may not make a reappearance in Battlefield 5 coming out. We don't know yet. Very simple game mode on paper. In practice, having played these matches, this can be the most infuriating match you can ever play because it can go the full 38 minutes. It is grueling. You either do well, or it's a stalemate, or you get crushed. There's no real in between. I've seen miraculous come from behind victories, and I've seen just harrowing draws that go between point D, point C, and point B constantly. In fact, I've been involved with one of those with another BMF League team, Law. We drew this actual map, Amiens. Amiens is probably one of the better maps I play on Frontlines. My KD in the game in general is 1.78, but when I play the defensive squad in competitive, I'm hovering around a 2. That's mainly because I'm very stubborn and you have to dig me out of every room I'm in. But this is very team focused. So you're going to see having a successful team is a team that squads are doing the objectives that they are able to plan ahead of time, and how well they're able to ad-lib when all those plans go down the shitter. So there's no real other way of saying it. Sorry, I broke my own PG rule there, but there really isn't one. What's going to happen is everyone's going to have a plan going into this, and as soon as you introduce the human element, it goes out the window. It's very difficult to predict what your enemy's going to do. You know where they're going to end up wanting to be on the map, but you don't know how they're going to execute it. And no battle plan ever survives contact with the enemy. So that's why Frontlines, to me, is by far one of the most interesting game modes that Battlefield 1 has to offer. Now, Poptart, if you'll be more than happy to read us the starting lineups for Dawn and Red Alert Gaming, which is brought to you by Dr. Kevorkian's Jazzercise and Bingo Night. Shake what that doctor gave you.
All right, so on RAG, we have on the tank squad, we got Franco Pun. We also have Pavlino, Roosberry, and Sied. On squad 2, we have Jurjevic, Craze Benefica, Bernie, to feel the burn, and Hey, Mr. Murder. And then on squad 3, we've got Prosinecki, Diff, Super Dolly, Garbin. On squad 4, we've got Tactico, Phi, Berta, and Gelatox. Thank you for moving over on the script. Takun, Kitteh, executive producers. Or yes, hopefully there'll be grenades. On Don Squad, on the Apple Squad, we've got TNT, Kirby, Os, and Madness. On the Butter Squad, we have Elforked, Psycho, Chris, The Hey Crow. On Charlie, we've got Telfer, Beats, Razor, Rowan. On the Duff Squad for Don, we've got Weeback, Elaheen, Spaghetti, and Western.
All right. I'm pretty sure they're still waiting on a couple people here. I'm not seeing the full 16 for either side at the moment. So we're currently waiting on that. So I think we're waiting on one here on Dawn Squad, it looks like, and we're waiting for, it looks like, 1, 2, 3 for RAG here. So we're in the process. We're going to be killing time. I was told that people needed to hear more dad jokes from Foam. So
Foam has demanded it.
I've found a bunch. So give me a minute. I mean, I don't know how much of a dad joke you can't get with Steven Tyler's aerospace foam mattress. Dream on it. You know. Possibly Janie may need to get a gun because she don't want to miss a thing, but that's neither here nor there. Let's see.
Well, they need to walk this way to pick up some Steve Tyler's aerospace foam mattresses.
Yeah. But let's see. I've got a whole list here. Well, with my thing with phone. For example, like a ham sandwich walks into a bar and orders a beer. And he's told by the bartender, we don't serve food here.
Oh God. Oh, that was painful. It actually took a while to like sink in and for me to realize how
Yeah.
bad that was.
I sold my vacuum cleaner the other day. It was just gathering dust. Um, what's the best? Here's a streaming one. What's the best way to catch the newest fly fishing tournament? Live stream it. Um, not sure if you've noticed, but I love bad puns. That's just how I roll. Buying milk at a grocery store. Would you like a bag for your milk, sir? Oh no, leave it in the bottle, please. Um,
Capture objective Charlie.
did you hear that Arnold Schwarzenegger will be doing a movie about classical music? He'll be Bach in that movie. Um, and what do you call a man with no arms and no legs in the middle of the ocean? You call him Bob. All right, so if that doesn't satisfy your incessant need for more bad dad jokes, I don't know what will. We're waiting on one now from
Yeah.
from
We're
the British Empire, which is Don Squad.
We're actually waiting for 2 on Dodd Squad.
No, because one team has 5, so we're waiting on 1.
Oh, okay, yep, I see it.
Math eludes you. Oh no, I am right still. No, good.
No, you're right.
I'm glad
You're right.
I'm glad I got through school.
My
Well
math
done,
was
me.
My math was very hazy yesterday. I thought that SRDS had won the match 2-1, and I was made aware that no, it was 3-0. It was a sweep. So you are correct, everyone who told me to say it or the stream couldn't end. Yes, it was 3-0. SRDS swept Foam in a 20-man versus 20-man conquest.
So, but Popter, did you hear that that Space Canada has found yet another McGillicuddy to this ever-increasing ridiculous family of McGillicuddies?
They have a big family history.
Yeah, how many of them are there now? Like 24, 25 of them?
You want me to?
Seems a lot of them.
Let me see if I can go over the list. We have to start, of course, with Papa McGillicuddy, the progenitor of all the McGillicuddies, with the most famous McGillicuddy being I am Emo, or basically Emo McGillicuddy. Then we have his sister Peppy McGillicuddy. Then we have his other sister Bitchy McGillicuddy. We have Butchie McGillicuddy. We've got Proper McGillicuddy. We've got Druggy McGillicuddy. We've got Pervy McGillicuddy. We've got Bro McGillicuddy. We've got Soccer Mom McGillicuddy. That's kind of weird on that one. We've got oh God, there's so many. I think I'm missing a couple. So who's the new McGillicuddy?
Well, I heard his name is Derby, but I really can't hear him over certain people. In fact, I think I might be able to hear him now. Pop Tart, can you hear? Can you hear it over there?
Oh.
I mean, I'm setting you up for this one, man.
Okay,
Come on.
okay. Wait.
Knock it out of the
I'm
park
trying to
here.
listen. Just...
Derby! Derby, your underwear's all been starched. Come and get it.
Yeah, that would be Derby's mom, I guess. I don't know what she's doing in your house.
I don't know. Takun McGillicuddy. Takun McGillicuddy.
Takun McGillicuddy? There's a cat McGillicuddy now? My God, there's too many. The game's starting, thank goodness. I've run out of things to bullshit with. Fantastic. All right.
Awesome. Good. And executive producer Takun Phil Kitteh has called security and has escorted the rather obnoxious woman out of the booth.
What about Takun McGillicuddy? Is that the other producer that we don't know about?
No. That was just...
Is Takun McGillicuddy like a Sailor Moon cat, or like the cat from like Sabrina?
Oh,
is
God.
it just like snarky?
Well,
a snarky version of your cat?
Well, it's very weird because Peppy McGillicuddy keeps saying that she's sometimes a magical girl, and I don't know. It might be her version of Sailor Moon's cat.
All right. To my knowledge, this match will be starting at 38. So, based on what we've got here, again, front lines, looking here, all joking aside now, we're looking at point C. You're going to be seeing the guys from Dawn Squad moving over from the side over on the left side of the screen here, and you're going to be having RAG over on the British side coming from the right side. And as Pop-Tart loves to call them, the two sides of this bridge street, Hotel Artemis and Hotel California. A lot of fighting is going to be between those two buildings coming up ahead in the next minute or so. Pop-Tart, I know this is a very difficult match to be running around trying to get good camera angles on. I personally am going to be looking at from the tabletop view so I can kind of point out points of interest on the map for you.
All right.
For any of the viewers at home, if you hear me saying something you don't see, I'm trying to give Pop-Tart a heads up when things happen. If he can't pan to the camera quick enough, I apologize. He is going to try to stay focused in on a lot of this action, and we'll go to POVs once a map has kind of gotten through a couple stages and a couple minutes of gameplay. And it looks like the match will be starting in about 40 seconds here. Any last thoughts on what you're looking to see here today, Pop-Tart?
Well, I saw the Dawn squad when they took the CFL League Championship. They're a very, very good team, and I have seen RAG, another good team. So this should be a very good match. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done front lines because the last two streams I've done have been 20-man versus 20-man Conquest. The cameras, for you viewers, the camera should be fine. It's a lot easier to follow the action because the action's always situated at one point instead of where Conquest where it's all over the place.
And here we go. Oh, look at that timing. That was fantastic.
Yes. Damn, that is very fast. That's quicker than the 15, 16 seconds we timed the teams one time.
Yeah. Yeah, they're on this point much quicker. We've already got Dawn Squad looking like they're taking one of the side buildings. RAG looking like they're coming up from the side.
That would be Dawn in Hotel Artemis, and I believe is that RAG?
It looks like the Dawn was able to stop the flank there. Yep, RAG has got one side of the street while Dawn has the other. Dawn's got the number advantage. RAG coming in from behind, though Dawn seems to be stopping it with their tank, preventing them from getting a good attack in from that other side. RAG going with an infantry tank, which is surprising. See how that works. But looks like Dawn's got the early cap lead, though RAG does seem to they're trying to get into that side building there, but they've got a tank just firing shells at them.
That would be Hotel California, and yeah, Dawn really set up in that building really fast. Good firing line with a lot of cover.
Oh, that small tank's going to have the disadvantage of it is very weak when it comes to a couple good shots being put on it. But it will be really good later on once the map moves forward. Looks like Dawn's tank's being attacked and chased around by a couple RAG players here. Looks like the point's got the fall back, though. It looks like Dawn will take the first flag point here. If RAG can get into position faster than Dawn can run across the map, we'll see how this goes. Looks like RAG's already got a good position. Jump on Pro Snek, our Pro. He's in a really good setup if he can get some squad mates on him. That building right there is on the burn zone, and it's also really hard to dig people out of. It looks like they've got their tank. He's in that one building. He's got a Snickety with him.
Team. Oh, I found him.
Yeah. He's got a whole squad on him right now. A good spot to have right there.
Oh, he's got dynamite.
You got guys coming in from the side here with Dawn. And it looks like they've got a good setup here. They got all those guys in that building, which is a good spot to hold off from. Looks like Dawn is stuck trying to flank around right now. The Razor trying to dig out some of the RAG guys over here. RAG putting on a good showing here on this good defensible spot. A lot of teams will lose the first spot, but then rally back by having a good defense on the other. Dawn getting a couple people on this flank, though, where that tank is. Tank is covering it pretty well, though, and a couple other guys are about to start shooting over in that direction. Ooh! Frankopan with a flank on Dawn, on their flank. He outflanked the flank.
Well, he didn't flunk the flank.
No, did not flunk it. He did flaunt the flank, as it looks like RAG will take this point back, and we are going back to C. Now, the key here, Pop-Tart, is how fast this breakout can happen. Can RAG get from position they're in to the hotels quickly and push Dawn off of them?
Yes. Do we know what the rule set is for today?
I believe it's standard BMF protocol. So the rules that were yesterday are the same for today.
All right, so no SMG-08, no Martini, no third-person view
Tank,
from vehicles, no gas. Friendly fire is on, and I'm missing something. No auto aiming. Aim assist is disabled, and no shotguns.
It looks like. Yeah, no shotguns, definitely that. It looks like Dawn's got that building all to itself again.
It's got both buildings. Both buildings.
Yep. That breakout didn't go as well as they planned. They were able to fall back to position pretty quickly. Though it looks like RAG's pushing in on that building. They've got to get that tank on that burn zone and shooting into these buildings more effectively.
That anti-infantry tank can be very, very useful. And we have a tank over on the other side of the bridge on Dawn's side.
Dawn is getting ready to make a big push if they can take this burn zone. They're having trouble because RAG did get a bunch of people in that other building.
Oh,
and
wow.
Are on the burn zone now.
RAG is taking out that cover on Hotel Artemis for Dawn.
Yep. Yeah, they're starting to see that tank is starting to do some work there. It's now shooting across, it looks like, and it's taking out all the cover they've got. RAG is now pushing the point. They've got the other side of the hallway. Dawn is trying to is in that other building, trying to dig them out here. They do have numbers right now.
That tank on Dawn's side needs to do the same favor that RAG did to them. Get rid of the cover.
Well, no, it's doing a good job at shooting at the buildings, but it's taking its shots carefully, knowing that friendly fire is on. Because look how close. If it were to fire now, it has a chance of hitting its own guys. So, and they do actually have the point. They're capping it. So, as RAG is bringing more people in back on the point here, they were successfully able to push a lot of the RAG guys out of the building here.
This is a very slow cap, so this is a very good fight right here for this point.
Well, it's a slow cap because there's a lot of contested people on the point still. Anytime you can put some numbers on the point, that makes that cap so much slower to go through. I don't think they're going to have the numbers. I think we're going to have to go back to D here. Yeah, that's what's going to happen here. No last-second miracle push. But if Dawn can, that tank, if it can get those guys into position faster than RAG can get back to that building, as we pointed out earlier, they have a distinct advantage. But right now, that breakout seems a little slow for both sides right now, actually.
Well, it looks like we got 2 members of 3. We got a squad here already, and then a squad has come over here from the right flank of the point.
Oh, Dawn on a breakaway. Here they're going. They're uncontested down this hallway, but RAG does have a couple guys in that building. Again, same guys before.
Oh, that's a big flank coming on that side.
It's a lot of numbers. But here's the thing. RAG is more than happy. They've got a whole squad sitting back, ready to flank them. You can see that flank right there. Yeah, there it is. They're going to have to bring the tank back to deal with them. Ooh, that's nasty right there. Splitting their attention.
Is Dawn setting up an end around?
Dawn is trying to get rid of this flank so they don't lose their tank. Right now.
I'm sorry, Rags. Boy, me and my color deficiency here.
But Dawn has a good setup on that other side. The problem is that there's a lot of guys getting ready to shoot that tank. Now they've got repair guys on it, so they have to really do some work on it if they're going to get it. It is taking some damage. They've got 2 repair guys on that tank there.
If they could... Got a good setup. They got all their attention on that one side. If they can get an end around,
I see a flank coming. I see a flank from Dawn.
Yep.
There it is. So far, having some issues. It's moving in. Ooh, it's pulling them. Ooh, it got taken out, but it got a couple guys, and they've got more guys coming in. Telfer was able to sneak in with a squad. They may have been able to push him off the point. The tank's going to have to do some work. It has an advantage. There are no anti-tank guys there. If it can do some work and kill some of these guys off quick. Dawn guys are kind of pincered at the moment. That tank is basically out by itself right now.
Yep.
Ooh, and that assaulter's up now. He's got to be careful. Oh, he survived that one. Dawn's again pushing, slowly pushing with that tank. It's got to get down that hallway because RAG is just going to refill its stock here and clear this area out.
Dawn, I
Here
think,
comes
just
the
took the
horde.
point.
Yep. Oh, they just brazenly rushed that building right now. Yeah,
Oh.
they've got to do it now if they're going to do it. And it flipped back. Hallway's in control by Dawn, though. That's going to make this whole defense harder because you've got guys pincering them now from both sides of the streets. RAG caught in a crossfire here. That's not going to end well for them. Look at this pincer. I mean, there's only one person on that other side now, but it's effectively drawing their fire in two different directions. Now it's only one direction here, but they're slowly pushing down that street. They're on the burn zone. A lot of people now.
RAG pushing back.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of...
There's a horde. Yep, that's why they're getting that burn. That's why they're able to turn it. RAG's going to try to get some people behind them, but just look at the numbers just on that point.
I think they took down that
Ooh, that tank might go. It's repaired. Someone's repairing it.
Yep.
Good tank drivers from both sides. One being cautious, one just being right in the action there. RAG pushing the point back, pushing Dawn back down the hallway.
Alright, time to look. Let's see what it looks
Oh,
like.
we back on a flank here. He's moving up on his own, waiting for his guys to get here.
Let's take a look what it looks
Ooh,
like on the
didn't make
ground
it.
with the troops.
All right.
Here on Dawn squad, here on squad Apples. Madness pointing out guys and getting people up off back from death's door.
Looks like Rowdy Big Boy is about to go on another flank here. Here he comes, one medic, but I think they've sussed him out quick. Yep, they'll push him back here. And they'll knock him down, maybe? Oh, he's gonna make a break for it. Machine Gunner might be able to save him here. Well, they pushed it. RAG going for the quick push here. Dawn is back, and they've got that long street they can use to push down here. They're going to go back to the same point they went to before. RAG, it looks like they're... Ooh, looks like they've got a couple guys from Dawn trapped in some buildings. They can't let them get behind them, though.
I'm in here with
That would be
Dawn
dangerous.
and with Kirky here. He just went through Hotel California, and he went on a streak.
RAG has got a good position with that tank. It's got to get back on that burn zone and help take out a lot of those guys that are on the zone here. There we go. There's some suppressive fire from that tank. But it looks like Dawn's got some guys still behind RAG here. This is going to be a tough fight. These buildings are what's not doing well for right now for RAG. They just can't seem to get enough bodies on the point to do real damage here. They're taking it back now. Oh boy, that tank is vulnerable. Here it comes. Ow! That's a grenade. Ooh, that's another grenade. Making its getaway. Ooh, that tank is disabled. Ooh, we got one. And then that tank's still surviving. But RAG loses a whole chunk of people in one of the hotels. And this map is going to flip right back over to... Uh-oh, tank versus tank coming up, Pop-Tart. Get ready.
Yeah, I'm right here by the tank.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
It's making a break for it.
I'm in tank right now.
He hit just in time. Look at that.
Oh, there's two. 2 down by the tank. Took out Syed in Prozovicki. Shooting inside, and there goes Mr. Murder, went down.
Oh wait, this would be a great turn if he can surprise with that tank around the corner. Because that main tank's just sitting there, yeah.
Oh, he got out of the
look
tank.
at this.
They're switching drivers.
No, he's a spawn point. Here comes the fun.
All right,
Now
back
they're
in the
behind
tank.
him. Ah ha ha! Machine gunning for the win right there. And now they've got that tank caught in a crossfire. It might be the end for this tank. Oh, it makes an escape down the pathway. But it's going to run right into some of their own guys here. What a good flank by RAG right there. Really did some damage. Some sneaky tank movements. Oh boy, look at this. Oh, that's part of the building gone there.
Throws Nicky back down from the tank. Mr. Frankenpan is down.
This has been some of the best.
Pavolino Crow has been taken out by the tank.
This has been some excellent tank play, by the way. I've not seen either tank go down yet, and they've all narrowly avoided some major damage. Oof. Still great tank play. This is just 2 teams with some great tank people.
We've seen some very good tank drivers in the matches that we have seen.
This has been one of the better ones. They know when to fold them and when to fold them. They are just know when to get out, when to get in, when to press, when to retreat. It just very, very, very good conservative tank play, while still being able to just turn a map with all the suppressive fire they're throwing down. And there are twos you can get with 2 separate types of tank. A heavy tank and a complete light tank. RAG looks like they're trying to use this hallway to get behind Dawn. Dawn's still sitting there on that bridge. That's where their key is that building right there. And they can't really seem to get anybody out of it. RAG is looking to get a spawn. They've got a couple here. They were able to take a couple off with their medics. Machine Gunner coming around to him. Machine Gunner's not going to make that. Assaulter is able to get in there. He might be able to do some damage if he can get in there and catch them while they're not looking. Oh, they know what's going on. It's on fire, that one Assaulter. Needs some help. That sniper looks like he's the only one left in that building. RAG might have been able to push him all the way. Uh-oh. Dawn caught off guard there. Some good flanking and some good misdirects, and Dawn is now on the back foot as RAG has got a good setup to prevent them from getting anywhere. They've got him pincered in right now. Oof, a quick change of events right here. But now it looks like RAG is paying the price of the building they took right now. If they can just hold out, they may be able to push the point back. Looks like Don was able to get some people behind them, and they're able to switch this flag back in their favor. They've got bodies on it. Let's see here. This is a tight one, and they switch it back over there. RAG had a real good chance right there, Pop-Tart. I don't know what happened. They had him pincered in. Light tank is still just causing massive amounts of mayhem right there. And RAG's still holding that one building. Pop-Tart, what are you seeing from your angle?
Right now I'm in a bunch of POV shots. Was on squad duff. It looks like they just lost a man. They might have gotten disconnected, or he switched into another one, because I see Don squad now has 5 people.
Looks like he switched, yeah.
But yeah, right now I'm going through the Don squad with their men are seeing right now. I had the bird's eye view from both 2 tank drivers who are just going crazy on Don squad with that tank.
RAG able to push the point here. If they can get to these buildings over here at B and set up faster than Dawn can, they have a chance of holding this. And whoever can get their tank in a better position on this point will win the day. Looks like Don's able to get a couple people on the point a little bit faster here. Maybe a little bit of confusion of where they need to actually be setting up as RAG is...
Nice shot
now
by
they're getting their position
Weedback.
there. Don might get the better positioning with this tank right off the bat here. Looks like they might. They've got the long range positioning on that tank a little bit better. Oh, actually a lot better now looking at it.
I'm not sure, but has either tank gone down?
No, neither tank has been destroyed in this game so far, the entire time. Those tank drivers have not died.
Well, Don switched out between two different tank drivers, but it didn't seem to really matter. Both of them seemed
No, he
really
didn't
good at
switch
it.
out. He simply got out of the vehicle.
Yeah,
so
and someone
that
else
people could
took
spawn on him.
Yeah, but someone took over from.
Okay.
They actually switched two different drivers.
Rag's tank might have finally gone down. I believe it has. Yep, he's 42-1 now, as Don is able to hold this point pretty substantially.
Maybe he's gunning to be our big killer of the match on his squad side.
I don't know. Don has got some sufficient killers on their side as well. But 42-1 currently is the best KD of the match with 42 KD. Looks like this one's going to go back to C here. A push in a different direction, though. Still a tie match. We're still in the center of the map, so...
Yep, right now
looks like
I'm
Don
looking,
was able to wipe out Rag.
Right now I'm looking on the, going through the squads on RAG right now. See what their men are seeing.
Looks like Don's going to have the advantage now they have this tank. If they're going to push, it's got to be now. Rag has got to hold out until their tank driver can get back in position. Off every once in a while.
Right
Yep,
now,
so there we go.
Berto just got a squad wipe.
You want me to pack you up? Capture objective Charlie.
All right, my microphone hopefully is done having heart attacks. Maybe. Rag holding the side of the building here on one of the, I forget which one you call which, but they've got the one closest to B, holding on to that one pretty well. While Don is giving them a run for their money at the other side. Again, Don's tank with the Djo Crow still holding strong here.
That whole squad I was on just got wiped. Ew.
Yep, Don just took that one side of the building away from Rag. Rag's still holding onto the other side, being pressured by Don's squad on the outside. Don't know how long they can hold on for this. And again, looks like we're going to have a pushback here. Again, Don have the distinct advantage. Their tank is still causing mayhem here.
I believe I'm inside Hotel California right now with Rag Squad.
Rag Squad really having to fight for this, not having a good time in any of these buildings right now. They just can't get enough people on the point. They have a flank going here. Try to get rid of that tank, possibly. Get some of the people out of the hotels. Looks like that is not going to go well for them. They did get rid of some of the people guarding that tank, but they didn't get to take the actual building.
Jurjevic just got a team kill.
Ooh, that's never a good sign or never a good thing. A lot of just floor-to-floor fighting in this building here. Rag looks like they're going to win the day on that one building across the street from C, but they're going to have to fall back. Or did they? Oh, I thought they pushed it at the last second, but they didn't.
Mr. Murder doing some efficient murdering over here.
Now, if Don can get... Oh, Don is already in position at D. Look at that. Look where they are, Pop-Tart. Spaghetti Hero and We Back is in the way back, and he is ready to do some killing. And they got that tank. They are just not caring. They are going straight up the gut this time. They are not waiting around. Oof, what a shot from the tank. It looks like Don Squad was not going to wait around, having to push the advantage while they still have it with this tank. Rag is really kind of on the back foot now. That tank-on-tank battle has shifted completely over to the Dawn side. I'm not seeing any real good flanks coming in here from Rag to try to dig out the Dawn squad's dominant position here on this point.
I am in the tank for Rag squad. For Rag. Let's see what he's got.
I can see a tank.
He's got a lot of work to do. There's a lot of guys down that street.
An enemy soldier.
And they're just going to go send their tank to go deal with him if he keeps it up. Like 2 or 3 shots from that tank will take out that small tank.
Yeah,
That's the problem he's got to deal with. Ooh, see, it took it down to a quarter health. Something that light tank can't do to that heavy tank. It looks like they're going to lose that point, and Rag is going to have to defend the narrow corridors, pardon me, of these apartment buildings.
Uh-oh.
Rag is making a very
Ruspan
risky
accidentally
move by
ran
bringing
over
the
one
tank
of
in.
his men.
Yeah, that happens sometimes with friendly fire on. Looks like Dawn is going to bring its tank. Oh boy, I don't think they know that tank is hiding in that little building over there. That's going to be interesting when they go rushing in there. The hotel, the 2 side street alleys look like they want. Looks like Dawn wants nothing to do with that. They're going to go straight for the flag itself. Because that crossfire over in that alley, never fun to deal with.
They got him
they're going to
pushed all
go
the
straight
way.
in there.
They pushed him
Yeah,
all
they
the way
didn't
back
know that
to
tank's
E.
in there. Yeah. This is a hard one to overcome here. Bringing that tank in. Oh! That's an AT mine right there. Sorry, I had to cough. Put that mic on mute. We're back here, and it looks like Dawn was able to sucker themselves in here.
There's some first aid.
Did they get rid of that small tank?
Aid for you.
Or did it? Oh, it just moved. Okay. But it looks like Dawn lost their tank. Uh-oh. This changes the scenario here entirely. If Rag can get this push, they can push with no tank support from the other team. And it looks like they have a good chance here, and they're going to take this point, and they're going to run back to D, I assume as fast as they possibly can. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Squad wiped by Francopan.
Oh, that tank is probably not in the best spot. It's got to get out of there. Yep, Rag already setting up. Ooh, that's a double kill by that tank. Yep. Oh, Dawn coming in force, trying to get that alleyway back. But it looks like Rag is back in the superior position. Dawn doesn't have tank support this time, so this has got to be a straight infantry push to deal with them.
Capture objective Duff.
Duff is live. It looks like Skinny 32 was looking on when that light assault tank was trying to do some damage to when he was having that tank-on-tank battle with the heavy tank, and says that light tank needed some assault help.
Mm-hmm.
But both
Some
tank
help.
drivers very, very good in this match.
Yeah, they've been very good this game. It's been the key to capturing points, clearly.
Capturing
this
and
pushback wouldn't
defending.
have happened unless the other tank went down.
Because that little light tank has been doing double duty here.
Yeah. Rare to see in these type of maps someone use the light tank. Its advantage is it can get a lot of places the bigger tanks can't get to very easily. So using it for that purpose, pretty important. It can maneuver these alleyways a lot better than a bigger tank can. And if they can push down the gut at Dawn right now, with this advantage they've got, they have a chance. They can push it back to B really quick. Again, this map is right back to where we started, back to 0. This is still a draw in this situation.
Dawn is set up in Hotel California, but it looks like they're going to have some guests. Oh, that looks like some dynamite that just went off on the front door.
Yeah. Oh, another one went off. Dawn just holding on to that one side of the map right now. They've got RAG stuck coming down one street. That light tank's got to get on the burn zone. He's got to give these guys some more support from over there. They've got to push the initiative while they have it.
The light tank is over here on the other side,
Objective charge.
shooting down that alleyway, making Don duck for cover. Hotel Artemis
right.
is like there's. I'm surprised that roof is still standing on that one side.
Yeah, RAG has just got to get that tank up forward, and they've got to get men on this point. This is your initiative. You've got to win it right now, right here. RAG with a flank there. They're trying to get on the point. They've got a whole bunch of people on the other side of the building. But yet again,
Yep. I see. You know, Skinny has a very good point here because this light tank, the light infantry tank, can't push up. It's got no support, none.
yeah, none whatsoever. I don't see where any of these players are. I mean, he's trying to get out of the tank so guys can spawn on him, but he's also getting shot at the same time.
Yeah, he needs a crew with him.
He just saved himself a little headache there. He got some support there, but we're going back again to D, and again, you'll never guess who got to that building first.
It's Don.
It's Spaghetti Hero.
Yep, he's got help though, and they're starting to use him as a beacon. But look who it is again. It's that tank. They must have two tanks here.
I can Frank Pan. I only see the one tank. They switched drivers again.
Wow, that's probably why I thought there was a second tank.
But the DJ Crow is back in his tank, back in the fight. Ooh,
Oh, that's a horde
this
coming
doesn't
down.
bode well.
That's a big ass horde. Don just swarmed that tank, and there was only a tank and two guys. Where was the rest of the team?
I don't know. I mean, I was shocked that they had the initiative, and all of a sudden it's gone. It's like it dissipated as soon as it started. Still a close match right now, though. Initiative to Dawn with the point caps at the moment.
It's Deho Crow in that tank.
He's probably been the best tank driver in the map because it looks like RAG was using two different guys going in and out of the tank, switching it around.
He's very smart here. He's got hold down using that building as cover.
Well, he's also trying to make sure that he's pointing that main gun where it needs to be pointed.
Ooh, something just
that's
tagged
some
him.
damage there. Ooh, looks like a HE mortar got him. Looks like they'll hold this point and they're going to the next one. Without a tank for RAG, this one's going to be, they're going to have to use to their advantage the fact that, they actually don't have the advantage. Don's in the alleyway waiting for him. And they're going to be able to bring the tank around to the other side.
There's going to be tight quarters.
It will be difficult. This is still winnable even though the opposition has a tank. It is a very cumbersome tank and is very difficult to maneuver around these streets.
That's where that light assault tank might be a very handy thing to get in there.
It is. But DJ Crow is doing an excellent job of maneuvering this thing. You got to hand it to RAG, though. They are not giving up, even though they've faced such a loss of a vehicle. But it looks like Dawn has just been able to get better positioning in this
There
latter
goes that
half of the map
tank.
here. Oh, it's gone. Now it's a straight infantry fight. Positioning is for Dawn, but it looks like RAG's pushing them down the alleyway. This could be anyone's game. Dawn has the point for now, but if RAG can push in right here, they have a chance. They've got to get some of these people off the point. Medics, then the rest. Oof. A lot of explosions going on here.
It looked like
Not
a
a lot of
mortar
people
shot
dying.
was what took that tank out at the last
Well,
moment.
that whole building is there. There's all in that small little area. Ooh. Oh, there we go. There's some shooting there going down. Just Rabster, who was in that tank, took out a whole bunch of them. Almost switched it over until Dawn got a bunch of people in that alleyway over there. Oof, Rag holding this one section over here where the flag is, but they don't have enough people on that point. They sacrificed a lot of people just to take that courtyard there with the flag zone. Ooh, and that explosion will take care of that one
Skinny
person
wants
there.
to know what's the best position right here in this area to be at.
Upstairs in the alleyways. If you can get up there and shoot down sideways, left and right, you're on the burn zone, and you're forcing them to come upstairs to get rid of you, which is exactly what Don's doing right now. Having that courtyard didn't help them. So, I mean, it's nice to have if you've got vehicles to use and hold it, but with no vehicles, you've got to think defensively. This next portion, you can risk being slow out the gate because you have a counter timer on your men. So you're willing to put yourself in a bad position offensively to start with because you're not timed and you're not worried about having bodies to get to another point. So being stubborn and then breaking out from that really good defensive position is perfectly acceptable when you're going to go play rush next, which is what they're doing now on the bomb points. You've got two squads of Dawn, one trying to deal with that tank and get to B, the rest of them just going straight for A and having a lot of difficulty because it looks like Rag is set up pretty well here.
Yep, we got the light infantry tank on the right flank from my view. He's been shooting down the alleyway, and it looks like he's got his team coming in from a rear position to get him, but I think that infantry tank's got way too many people on him. I'm not the best Battlefield player on Dragon can tell you that, but I think Skinny from the beginning said he should have a crew with him.
Yeah, there should be a mechanic with him at all times, especially since you know he's going to be low on health a lot of the time, and a bipoded machine gun watching your left and right where that tank's not facing. I mean, with friendly fire, it's tough because you can't lay down as much because the tank might run you over, but it's key to have. I mean, it just really is.
10 tickets to bleed, and they can push back.
Yeah, it looks like Rag had a really good setup here. Like I said, it's worth. You can totally do this because pushing this point is a flag. So you're already up flags at this point. So like I said, when you get to E or you get to A, you're willing to give yourself that better defensive positioning just to keep the initiative stuck over here. You don't want to give it back. So if you see a lot of Dawn play...
Easy Company said what you just said, especially with 3-person off, tank can't see its corners.
Mm-hmm. Having worked with BSR5,
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. I normally don't run tank defense. The 2 times I did it here on Amiens, I was the support machine gun. My job wasn't to repair the tank; it was mainly to cover its butt. So I do know that respect. With friendly fire on, it was poor Duggars getting run over every 5 seconds when the tank didn't bother to tell him. And that tank's down for Rag now, as DJ Crow came right back in and just finished him off. Yeah, so I can tell you from that perspective, covering the tank in friendly fire on situations is much easier than having to repair it. due to the fact that you might get run over quite a bit. But it looks like Don's, again, they don't have the superior positioning on the alleyways this time, but they do have the tank advantage. So they're not going for the alleyway, they're looking for the quick breakout at this point.
1-minute warning.
As long as nothing changes here, Don has won the match based on fly caps. But Rag did. I mean, when Rag was on. They were pushing the point. It's just as it felt like it stuttered out when they really had that advantage after taking out DJ Crow and having the only tank on the map for 2 points. You thought this was it. This was their move. This is when they take the game. But it sputtered out, and now you see us where we're here.
On the stream yesterday, I had mentioned from the CFL League Championship Finals, the mistake that one tank driver did by going all by himself without a crew, that cost them that match on that particular map, if you remember correctly.
Yeah, on Sinai, yes. Yeah, And this first match is gonna go to the Dawn squad. So that would be 1 of 3, or if we're doing this by points, that would be 2 points to 0 if we're going for that.
All right, let's see
Hockey
who
scale of points.
Let's see who our killers of the match are for each team. First, we're going to see who was the squad of the match. There you go. There's our squad of the match from the RAG side. Oh,
2
it's
snipers and 2
That's
medics.
Dawn, sorry. It's Dawn.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here. I believe Madness is on the RAG side. We are looking here. I see Razor's got 73 and 19. Yeah, he's going to be our killer of the match for RAG side. On Dawn, we going with... I'm trying to do my math, so don't... I will have to go with Berta with a 57 and 32. Those are our killers of the match, brought to you by Sven's Discount Icy Buffet and Insulin Warehouse. Now, new this week is the buffet is the cherry flavored icy donut, free insulin shots when you exit the restaurant.
And back to speak of the devil, by the way, of Sinai Desert, and slight tank mistakes. Well, here we are again.
I got my suntan lotion.
Oh boy, yep. Don't forget to bring lots of water. This is the Graveyard of Empires, as it's actually historically known. The Sinai Desert itself has seen several armies attempt to cross it, and with no avail. The Romans, the Greeks, the Turks, the British were the only to succeed. And that was only because they had vehicles and a train. Though the Turks, the Ottoman Turks were, because in the beginning of the war, the reason why the Ottoman Turks were able to get to the Suez Canal to begin with was the Germans had dug a bunch of wells all across the Sinai Desert for them to cross it quickly. What they didn't know is the British used those same wells in order to push them all back. Again, we'll be starting at 38 even on the map tile. So for this one, Pop-Tart, you kind of know, based on the last time you saw this map, where the main thrust is going to be here.
Mm-hmm.
To be here at B.
Right there at B, where by those that canyon, and where those 2 points where they'll spawn and keep the most of the defense and push from.
If you can get close, Pop-Tart, I keep pointing this out. Right there on the flag, you see these 2 little hidey holes right here underneath the destroyed bridge and the flag point?
Yep, hold on. The camera is being very slow about that. I know
There's
exactly
2
what you're
little,
talking about right there. Yep.
Crotch holes there, yep. Those could be key. The other key is if you can get your flank around the other side of the canyon and pincer in. Now, we saw that work with great effect by SDRS until they lost their tank. We'll see if Dawn or Rag do that in this match coming up in 30 seconds. Again, Sinai Desert, open. Expect a lot of sniping. Expect a lot of tank shooting. Long-range machine guns with some telescopic sights. We're talking the Chauchat. We're talking some Benet Marseille. And I believe the MG NA-15 also has a telescopic, or at least an optical, that can be used with a bipod with great effect here.
Well,
2,
if
1,
we're doing...
Oh, we got a quick... Some people jumped the gun here.
Yeah, no,
Wasn't
if we're doing
exactly 38,
BFML
but
rule set, opticals are not allowed.
the opticals are not allowed? Well, that's no fun with machine gun. With an AA sight, as long as you're good with it, is just as good as an optical in my book. So,
All right,
Dawn
here we
Squad a
go.
little off the jump here first. Looks like they're going to get enough people on the point faster. But again, look where people are setting up. No
Was that a tank
no one's
already?
using my favorite spots. They're watching them, but no one's using my favorite spots, which is ducking in there and crawling. Sniper for Dawn flanking around the side, but he might get picked off by an assaulter who's noticed him from Rag. Oh, got him. Got him. And it looks like, oh, Rag took some damage there, but it looks like they're still holding the point. and it looks like Don is pretty much holding.
I
Other
hear
than
that.
a little bit of a.
I hear the tank.
I hear me a big tank. Yes, you'll never guess who's in the big heavy KV7 tank. It's DJ Crow. Oh, it looks like we're running two tanks, two of the similar tanks. This map. Oof. Horses are going to be a factor in this one, Pop-Tart. Oh, well, that one was until it died.
We got a pushback here by RAG.
Yep. Yep. RAG. I think this is RAG. This may be RAG's map because you can see they're a lot more organized on this one. But Don won this last time against SDRS, so we're seeing a very similar breakout for what that Don did the last time they defended these points. Look where the tank's set up. Look where they are looking to set up over here. Remember that god-awful rock that SDRS couldn't get around?
Yep.
Look, yeah, that rock is coming into play again, it looks like.
We got a tank-on-tank fight. They're trading shots.
Except who's defending whose tank? Is anybody repairing this
Yes,
other tank?
yes, you got two people for Daeho Crow. He's got a crew.
Not Rag. Rag's just finally got a guy on there. Looks like Rag again using that rock to great advantage here. Though Rag is pushing up through some smoke here. Don't think they have the numbers. Though they're pushing that rock pretty hard. Something SDRS couldn't do, Rag may be able to give a shot at.
Daeho Crow is having troubles finding the distance to hit his counterpart.
Yeah. I think the tank doesn't care about DJ Crow. I think he's trying to just get more support on that rock, as it looks like Rag can get more numbers on this point. They have a chance to flip the map in their favor if they can. And it's flipping. It's moving back. It's a tough fight. Don is really pushed back to the edge of that burn cap. As you can see, it's flipping over. They lost that rock. Something SDRS couldn't do the entirety of the map they were here. Rag does it in the first try.
Yep. They've got numbers.
That horse did not last long. They do have numbers, and they are pushing. It's going into Rag's favor. Again, this is bomb point right after this point. So if Don loses this, they're on
Rag
the
lost their
automatic
tank.
defensive. They did. Oh, you mean Don lost their tank?
No, it's
No,
Rag.
Rag's tank,
Rag is
no.
blue.
Yeah, they're both got a tank sitting right here. And there's a repair guy right on it. It's not down yet.
I hear another tank on Rag's side.
All I can say is it would take a couple really good mortars to ruin some days right here. Don is very close together right now. Great defensively.
That tank went down again on Rag's side. Did it? No, it didn't. I thought it did.
It's not gone down once, Pop-Tart.
No,
Now
no,
it's dead.
Now it's dead. Who got that?
Now it's dead.
Oh,
that was
there's
an artillery gun. Yeah.
all the way from that little building all the way across the map.
This changes everything here. As you can see, Don now not afraid to come rushing them. As the pincer is coming into effect right now from
Takun
three different angles.
Takun the fail kid, he says, throw grenades into point C.
Oh, that pincer is complete as Don will push him back now. But those squad wipes are going to be costly as now Don is able to get in position.
Rag only has one guy, it looks like right now.
Yep.
Two guys. It looks
They
like
all
there's...
got squad wiped. Yeah, there's a lot of guys in the corner here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this could end poorly for Don right now. They're all running in one direction. Uh-oh.
They're coming in on the sides, on a flank from the
Yep.
from the cab.
Problem is that tank is sitting on the point with a whole squad.
Mm-hmm.
And while they're stuck behind in the in that cavern, Rag is kind of bottlenecked at the moment. Uh-oh.
There goes the tank.
A one-man tank pull. Whoa, whoa. That is a clutch play of the game right there. Who was that?
I don't know. I didn't even see the guy. He just...
That was...
Incubate says, who won the last match? That was Don, took the first match.
Yes. But that was a one-man tank takeout for Rag.
All they can do now is
Excellent play there.
bust out the marshmallows.
But yeah, this is a good camp right here. Again, Rag is stuck in this alleyway, so they really can't break out, and it's going to be really tough for them to walk into all those bullets coming at them. Rag will have a tank before Dawn will, but they just don't have the numbers. They're stuck, pincered in two directions. This is not what you wanted to see real quick.
Looks like Dawn's going to cap that point.
Oh, they definitely are. Look at this, just pincer. They've got them stuck behind some rock. Just literally stuck behind a rock and a hard place. The only advantage that you have Rag now is that you have a chance to set up, but Dawn is just slowly pushing their way to you.
There's that tank for Rag.
It's got to get up in that point faster. It has to run that momentum quicker.
Now, where's Dawn going to come from? Are going to come around from the side, or are they going right down the middle?
Well, with the numbers you've got, you might as well kind of press your luck. But they're having. It looks like Dawn is coming from the cavernous side on the right side. That's where it seems to be numbers are coming from. Because if you think about it, there's really no one defending that, as you can see.
Yep.
Kind of uncontested. All these medics running at him. Literally uncontested.
Pretty much the tank is throwing shots down there, but it's not shaking off much.
They're not on the burn zone very much, so they're going to have to keep pushing forward. But look, the entire squad is just zerg rushing towards that flag.
Incubase has said, what horrid frontline map?
What a hard frontline map, or what is a hard frontline map?
No, what horrid. Horrid.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is not a really bad one. This one really comes down to conservative tank play. You can't get risky with your tank, because as you saw, as soon as Rag lost that tank, look where we're at. This is exactly what happens on this map, every time. And if you can have some really good horseplay, you have a really good chance of winning this too.
Well, we haven't really seen much from the horses. We saw earlier, and it looks like everyone ditched them.
Yeah, they've just not been very effective at the moment. Because of these wide open spaces, a very good aggressive sniper and a great shot with a tank is the key to winning this one.
All right. Looks like Dawn has got their tank up, and he's shooting into the other
looks
tank.
like Rag just ran over their own man again with the tank. Happens a lot. Ooh, looks like that tank is zeroed in that other tank.
Yes, he did.
Still got him zeroed in, even through the smoke.
They need to get a mechanic on that soon.
Dawn, risky move, putting that tank right in harm's way.
Yeah, and it's...
but he got an entire squad on the point. I don't know if it's going to be enough.
Just pop some smoke to get the visibility down on those shots.
I don't think it's going to be enough. It looks like Rag's going to push back. And they will.
Let's see how this fight pans out between the tanks.
Oh, doesn't look like it's panning out very well for one of them at all. Oh, looks like he got repairs on though. Oh, but he's getting hit from another angle.
Yep. Got someone with probably with a crossbow.
Rocket gun, yep.
Yep. But the other tank now is not joining. He should have been shooting, but he wasn't.
Ooh, tank is almost down.
Could have took that tank out.
Oh, it's down.
Yeah,
it is down. This is the chance. Rag has got to move now. They've got to get that tank in the game, and they got to get to that point.
Dawn already set up on B.
They have, but one good tank will just knock all those guys out of position. Infantry is squishy when it comes to, tank shells. Rag's slowly pushing up. Dawn does not have as many people as they would like on that point. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, it looks like the tank is motoring into position.
Yep, it is going to be the uncontested tank, so if you're going to push, it's got to be now. You've got two good pushes before they get there.
Skinny says a lot of times it comes down to controlling B and the timer running out.
Yeah. Well, no, you can win this one. You have a tank advantage right now, so when they go back into that defensive position, you can just rush them.
Looks like that's what
you
they're
have
doing
a spawn
right now.
beacon. Yeah. You have a spawn beacon, they don't. So you got to use that to your advantage while you still have it. So they need to cap this quick, which means they need to get all these guys off the point now, so that caps faster. It seems like they're doing, but someone, my favorite, someone's using my hidey spot. Oh, there it is. There's my hidey hole, Spaghetti Hero.
I'm trying to find
This
where
is
he's at.
just straight up fight. Well, he's dead now.
Another person's got
Oh
a
no,
nice
he's still
hidey.
kicking. There he is. Oh, well, maybe not anymore.
Juravecki's got a nice little hidey spot.
Yeah. Oh. Come on, use that tank to your advantage. Use that spawn point. If you're Rag, you gotta move now. This is your chance. You got Dawn on the ropes. You gave it up last map. Don't do it this one. Use that spawn beacon. It looks like Razor is basically one-manning it right now on the point. They finally took him out. But that one little section right there is technically on the point. Dawn's been pushed off of it. I don't know if they've been fast enough. It looks like that other tank's back. Yeah, I saw the shells coming. It looks like they have a chance. They're gonna have to go quick though. And they've got to get that point that Dawn was sitting in. So these guys have to sprint literally across the map right now. Ooh, I feel like that other tank is back.
Yep.
DJ Crow back in the fight. He's got the range. They pushed it back. My goodness, you're right.
Yep, they pushed it
using
back.
the other
They
side of the
almost
map.
had it.
Dawn using that alleyway to get the cap there, it looks like. Yeah, they are. I didn't know that much of the burn zone was over there in that section. And they're taking it back. Oh, look at this horde getting ready to come pushing in on that point. Look at this just infantry fight. Dawn's trying to get the pincer going. Looks like they've only got one angle of it going right now. That one angle seems to be doing pretty good though. Oh, tank's seen better days right now for Rag.
Oh, Mr. Murder with a nice headshot.
Dijo does not have anybody helping him repair. It looks like Rag is going to continue just holding on to that side point there. So it looks like Rag's finally sent some people around to the other side. So it looks like a lot of machine gunners are just waiting for him to give it a shot. Yep. Yes, they were. All right. Crow moving in, trying to help. Ooh. What's going to have to happen here is they're going to have to hit this one fast, and oh, they took it away again. Just the number of people in that alleyway are just preventing them from taking that point. They're just on enough on the burn zone to keep pushing it back. Like, look at that. That's
again,
ridiculous.
did it again.
Yep. Mortar's trying to get people. Oh, that's a lot of tank damage right there. Just look at this fight that's about to just happen right here. Ooh, Medic's got a great overview shot right there. Oh, they're pushing back. Look how clumped up Dawn is right now. Oh my gosh, I'm like sitting here waiting for a flame grenade and a mortar. Oh boy. Could I do some damage? Oh, there come the mortar shells. You figured they had to be coming with everyone so close together.
I believe Dawn is up by what, 1 flag?
Yeah, and they've technically got the key to this one because they're all clumped up here. Actually, when it's in the center of the map, it's a tie. Just look at this. I've never seen this type of setup holding off a point and capturing it on this map. Just look at how clumped up they are. You can see the mortars are trying to get in there, but mortar's only going to do so much damage here. And they can't seem to get around on the flank on them, and they're losing the point.
We do have a guy on RAG shooting mortar shots in.
Yeah. It's just not enough. Like, it's not really doing any real damage here. The medics are just on point too fast to really prevent it from being that damaging. Another, again, a distinct advantage RAG had, lost again before that tank came back.
It's all about that one mistake, and that one mistake can really turn that tide of the battle real fast.
This wasn't a mistake. This was just lack of, when you had the initiative, seizing it, you know?
Someone
you
needs
play
to
it
repair
safe
that
and
tank.
you end up here. Yeah.
Oh, looks like someone got to it.
I mean, RAG's going to lose this point.
And there it
Yeah,
goes.
they will.
We are being pushed back.
That's some stubborn play by Dawn right there.
RAG could have had it twice in that whole time frame, and was unfortunately unable to cap it.
Just stubborn play, and I've never seen a team on Sinai Desert hold that cavern or canyon and take the point with it. It's such a boxed-in position. You'd think it would be very, there's a lot of ways to get around it, but they held it. And now they've got the initiative going to this next point.
Russ Burney is got his tank in the usual spot he's been in for this entirety of this battle. Oh, there goes Spaghetti Hero.
He's my Italian-American hero.
Takes down Western
right.
Power.
Oh, Bertha's got a flank on him, and he's got some guys coming in on that flank for RAG.
That's
Ooh,
right
that's
now.
a lot of mortars flying down on.
Russ
Oh,
Burney
DJ
with
Crow is getting beaten up right now.
Russ Burney with a 27 kill, 2 death ratio with that tank. And he's gone. He had no mechanic there.
He's there now. I just don't know how fast he's going to get enough repairs. He's got enough. And it looks like RAG will be able to get a pushback, it looks, right here a little bit. Yep. They've just got to get these guys off the sides here.
Mechanic working overtime, doing double duty here. He's got a mortar set up.
Ooh, that Dawn tank's not looking good. It's a less than half health. Uh-oh.
It looks like he's trying to get a
Oh,
bead.
it's
There it
down.
goes.
Here's the initiative. They've got to move now. They've got to move. Move, move, move. Hit him where it hurts and hit him now. Get that tank on the point. It's rare you get a second shot at this. They've got to move quick.
That mechanic and one mechanic and got that tank repaired, set up a mortar, and then took out the tank.
Look at the sniper game you got from Dawn just sitting on that point. I'm just watching RAG players drop some great sniping work done by Dawn right there on the point. They're just lighting people up here.
Let me patch your wounds.
Capture objective butter.
Rag really pushing it forward now. Got to get these guys off the point as fast as they can. And not let them sit there in that... Oh, look at they're not making the same mistake again. Rag attacking that... Rag is attacking that canyon with some fierce aggression right now. They're like, we're not going to get fooled again here. No, 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 nay, nay. We're getting you out of here this time.
I hear a horse.
And that horse is coming. Looks like Rag was actually kicked out of the canyon again.
Oh boy, what the hell's going on? Oh!
Enemy horse rider. You see it?
Well,
That's
they're
some
gonna move.
weird,
They gotta
weird
go
glitching
quick
going
here.
off over there on Krugerbrand.
Same thing as before. Dawn is going to take this by holding the canyon.
Machines are holding it. That's my air stuff.
Again, it's such a rare thing to see this is how you're planning on holding the point, is that canyon. Especially with so many ways of just getting people out of it.
I might have accidentally went on two because I'm waiting for him. Got another mortar set up.
Yep. That sniper is under fire. If they can get him, he's in some good cover there. Oh, looks like we have some push here from Rag trying to get these guys out of here. Machine Gunner's in a good spot if he can just see a little bit more of them.
It is 20 versus 20. It's Ritz.
It's been a really close back and forth on this map, to be honest.
16
As much
versus
as I said,
16.
as much as I said that Rag is given up 2 initiatives, I mean, Dawn has just refused to let them take it. They've just been that stubborn.
Yes.
So again,
you're correct, Mahel Petrie. It is 16 versus 16, as we found out yesterday. My
Ooh.
math is bad.
oh, it looks like Rag's gonna lose a tank, and they've lost a tank. DJ Rag did get the pushback, so this is going to be a tankless push here. And as we know, Pop-Tart, Dawn really good at holding this point.
Yes, they are. They have a tank too, so
Yep.
Rag
took out
is
the
going to be
tank,
very
yeah.
ginger on their push.
Yeah. Just look how they set up, though. They're just all getting the corner and say, come knock us out of it, you know?
All right, C's active. I believe this is Rag's first push into their territory, their second one.
No, it's the second. The
Yep.
second or third.
Sıhhi yardım çantası. Tedavi ol. Yaralı. Yardım edelim.
But this is just such an annoying point to hold. Or try to take. I mean, it's so open. The only real way you can get in here that has any semblance of cover is a canyon. So you're getting shot at basically in a straight line. Oh, they're pushing, though. Oh, but that tank's right there, so it's going to be a tough push. Ooh, that's a 2-shot for the tank right there.
Tank is watching the cavern entrance.
Yeah, Rag trying to take the hill on the opposite side to complete the flank, but they just don't have... It's just too many bullets
Bize biraz mühimmat verin. Kimse de yok.
on both sides. This is a highly skilled defense of this area.
And it's a pushback.
Yep.
Taken objective Charlie.
Oh, nice. Oh, that was a nice shot there by TNT Grenader. And another nice shot.
Oof, what a tank shot from halfway across the map. Frankopan, no!
I bet it was a tasty one.
Well, Frankopan didn't find it tasty, he just got chunked.
Watching some nice sniper play here by Kirky.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, That tank didn't enjoy that hit.
Objective butter.
Ran over his own guy again. Oh, ran over him again. Oh, the Razor just ran over his guy twice. It's the medic picked him up and he said, no, I need him dead, and ran him over again.
Correction, I was watching some nice sniper play by TNT Grenader, not Kirky. I'm on Kirky now. I apologize, TNT Grenader.
I mean, he's still kicking butt. I mean, he's right there.
But gotta give credit due where it's due.
Oh, yes. Rag, without a tank, holding at B. Tank is dangerously close for Don. Much too close for my liking. This has been like a...
Oh, looks like Dragon's mic went out. So what's going on here? Let's get back in here.
Düşman hücum kıtası askeri.
I'll make sure Takun the fail executive producer, Takun the fail kitty. Oh, Dragon has. I think Dragon has been super kicked, so I will take over this until he gets back in. We're doing some POVP shots. Rag is got a tank, and he's going into the caverns, it looks like. Watching for that, make sure that they don't get flanked on that side, and to push out Don, who's been using that quite effectively to take the point on B. As Dragon was pointing out, very good at that. He's never seen it before, but they're very effective of being able to push the point back. We have mortar action going on in here with Steeler Chris. Trying to make sure he gets the more effective use of that mortar. Anything to keep the enemy team to keep their heads down and think twice about pushing. Great way to do suppression. And the mechanic is down again. Very, very tough push. B is always where the action is on this map. I have just been informed that DragonKingSoup has lost power, but he'll be back. And I will give a heads up when I need him to get him back into the party. The stream will pause just for a brief second while we get him back into the booth.
Sıhhi yardım çantası kullan bunu.
We are looking at a very good match here. Very, very good match. Dragon King has just popped online, but we're going to have to give him a bit to set back into the server and back into the party. Looks like Steeler Chris is getting a nice position. Someone had the same idea. He takes that Philippou. It is BMF League rules. It is friendly fire, no health regen, no martini, no SMG 08, no gas, no third person vehicle view. I might be missing a rule or two. All right, hold on for 1 second as I pause the action to get Dragon back into the booth. All right, we are back. I apologize for that pause. I had to get Dragon back into the broadcast booth. And there's DragonKingSoup back again.
I lost power.
Thank you for the sub, Karagrad. Again, apologize for the pause. It had to be done. We needed to get Dragon back in here. It seems that his swipe pass card wasn't working.
Senin için sıhhi yardım çantası.
No. What was the password again? Random lady who was in Pop-Tart's apartment?
You know what? I did not catch her name. All that Takun the Failed Kitty would tell me is meow. So I have no idea what it means. I couldn't quite get the accent quite right.
It was weird. I mean, she seemed like she was yelling from halfway across the room. So, it was still on Sinai?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Okay.
We are at the 6-minute mark.
All right, I'm coming back. Power goes out in my area. Broad daylight, not a cloud in the sky.
Sıhhi yardım çantası. Kullan bunu.
I don't love the area you live in.
Hooray, forests!
We are still on B point though, so nothing has changed. Right
Well,
now,
I'm sure tempers have changed since nothing's moved. But yeah, I mean, that's both good and bad for neither team.
right now Don has a tank. I'm not aware of if Rag has one. I've been doing POV shots throughout all of these squads to see what the action looks like down on the ground. Uh-oh.
All right, well,
Don just got pushed back from B.
There's less than 5 minutes left. That's not good. Let's see. I mean, they're very efficient at holding C, but this could be the match breaking point. It's so late in it. And I'm back. Let's have a look-see here.
Yes, Karagrad said we have some nice commentary, Dragon.
Oh, why, thank you. I do what I can. I don't see anybody moving. Oh, there we go.
All right, we got involved beats on the artillery cannon.
A RAG is right in their face right here. Uh-oh, they got the tank in there quick. They took the flanks. RAG has a chance. They're on the move. Ooh,
Oh,
that hurt.
wow, that artillery cannon over here just disabled the tank's weapon.
Not its main gun, though. Oh, that tank might go down. Frank is on it. Come on, Frank, heal your tank.
We have a horse
Whoa,
on the
never
field,
mind.
a horse coming in
Ooh,
on
that horse
C.
is doing some damage. This is a close fight. Rag knows this is it. Dawn know they can't lose this. This is the match's main fight right here. Make or break. Looks like Dawn's gonna hold it. A little anticlimactic. But Rag does have a flank on him. Look at this little sneaky flank back here, Pop-Tart. Look at that. What's going on right here? Oh, we've caught you off guard. That's what that is. Hello.
Yaralandın mı?
That tank
hello.
just disappeared.
Oh yeah.
Cause
Look at the flank. Look at the flank Rag's got right now.
That-
Oh, that is a strong flank.
that tank disappeared because that person disappeared.
It's a huge flank going on right here. Rag on the point. I don't know if they've got numbers. Oh, this could flip. It's flipping. Oh, how the tides of battle have turned. The tank is now out in the middle of the open, and Rag's taken Don's normal position here. And the tank's coming running back in, and it's getting shot at from multiple angles, and it's down. Now it's a straight infantry fight. Rag has the advantage. Has the disadvantage that their spawn is pretty far away, but they're holding the point. This could be it. This could be the flag point that wins them the match. They just wipe them all out. Rag holding the point. They're pushing on them. They're not even letting them come out of the spawn. They've got to hold that spawn. What clutch play. Dawn desperately trying to get him in position. They've got people. They've got numbers now. Rag has got to get more people on the point. They can't let Dawn take this initiative from them if they're going to win this match, this lap. Oh boy, here comes Dawn and
And-
Force. It's the wave, and they push it back at the
they're
last
pushing
second.
it back. No.
They got the marks in there, and it's just a straight up fist fight at this point. My God, it's so close quarters. That horse is just wrecking people. Oh, and Dawn's gonna take this back unless Rag can get any form of semblance on the point. That horse doing some major damage, and it's down. I don't think Rag's got enough. They don't. Dawn is gonna... Oh, so close. So very close to that spinning in the one direction right there. Whew.
This is
That was
intense.
That was the push of the match right there. Now if Rag can prevent them from taking it... But I think Dawn's got them in a good position here. Unless Rag can push the last second. 1 minute left in the match. I think we're going to have a fight for C here. That's what's going to happen here.
It looks like Dawn is going to cap it. And
Yep, yes they will.
we're looking at a tie.
Yeah, unless something drastic happens in the next 40 seconds. Remember, it's also who is holding that last point that determines. A little bit, not much.
Well, it
And
looks
Dawn
like
is
by the
sprinting.
time the point becomes active, there's not going to be much gain or push on that point.
Yeah, well, it looks like Rag has got a bunch of people on it.
And yeah, Rag's already got a tank. I think by the time this point becomes active, the match is going to be over.
Yeah, or it's going to be very close to being over. I think there may be a second or two. And it looks like it's going to be Rag on the point, not Dawn. Dawn, it's a draw.
Yep.
But so this comes down to Rag has to win the last map in order to draw the map. Because right now, Dawn has 3 points based off this, and Rag has 1 based if my math is correct on the
Yep,
math
that's a
side.
straight up draw there. So there's your squad of the match. Let's see who our big killers were for each team. Gotta love matches like that. So let's see here.
Yeah.
This I believe is going to be the Dawn's. This will be the Dawn side, I believe. Let me check. Yes, this is Dawn's side. So let's do a quick math. Math. Oh boy, Russ Berry there with a 45 and 9. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say he's the killer to match there for the Dawn side.
Madness, 51 and 7.
Yep, I think those are pretty easy there. So those are killers of the match, brought to you by Dr. Chaos's Doomsday Device Warehouse and Silo. Remember, we spell savings with a K.
But all right, it's all down to Suez. And this one, oh boy, it really depends on which side you start on. So, and this one is random to my knowledge. It's whoever side you're on, that's the side you're on. So,
You're welcome, very much welcome, Andy Gibson. We do it for the love of the game, and it's not just a little quippy joke, but it's the truth. We do it for the love of the games. Not just
Steeler Chris, you spawned, buddy.
All
All right,
Yes, he
go on,
did.
23.
And he died. Yes, but we do it for the love of the games, for Battlefield and all the other games that we stream. Well, at the end of the broadcast, we'll go over our schedule again, which I actually should be writing down.
Yeah, at the we are getting better equipment to do this this live broadcast to be a little bit more professional looking. That equipment should be here by Tuesday, and setups for it should be done around the end of July. Once we get the setups and we have some production value going into this, we probably will be setting up a Patreon where one of the rewards will be you can be one of the fake sponsors. Instead of us just making them up, we will take your name and make you the fake sponsor. We haven't decided how and what values those will be or anything, But all that will be going into paying off the equipment we had to purchase for making it look better than it is. So that will be coming mid-Augusty once we get everything set up. So look forward to that and become a fake sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
I got plenty of fake sponsors I can make people into.
Yes. When I eventually get a Tower of Power, I'm pretty sure Dragon and the PC Master Race are going to drag me in to do PC gaming.
Because that's the real gaming.
Oh.
From whence it started, from whence it shall return. I mean, come on.
Okay, okay, they're god of all us plebe console gamers.
From PCs of which you were born and PCs you shall return. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and spawn. Finger work. I guess they're going at 37.
Make you looking bad.
Yeah, it looked terrible. I had it right on the money
So
last time.
so much for a PC Master Race.
Yeah, it doesn't mean we're really good at counting down when other people are going to start doing things. I mean, making sure everybody's on the right teams here. Yeah, they are. So, guess we're going at 37. So, here we go. Let's try this again. But, yeah, so Suez, it's going to be an interesting one. 15 seconds. And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Still nothing. Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're going to reset this.
I'm guessing at this point. Something's not right. I mean, are we waiting for someone? Don's got all their people. Everybody's got all their people.
Yep, all they're not.
Oh no,
Butter
looks
squads. No, we got missing one person on the Don squad.
Like... Mm-hmm. Oh, well, some people just spawned in.
That's RAG.
Guess they
but-
thought they were going at 36.
Yep, that's.
Don clearly isn't going, yeah.
And setting up can be a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Don clearly is not ready to go. And yet the match on one side has started. I don't know if RAG is planning on doing a reset. Seems their opponent is not ready at all for this start.
There's a horse moving up in the back.
There we go.
There's the restart.
Well, I'm going to go take my medication and a bathroom break. Hold on.
And why Dragon takes care of nature's call and science's beckon. Tonight at 9:30 will be our special rotation stream where it's SuprEvilPoptarts versus the Evil Within 1. It is the part 2 of me playing a genre of games that I'm bad at, which is survival / horror / sneaking. And so if you want to see just how painful it is for me, you should enjoy that very much. Dragon purposely gave me the Evil Within 2 and said I could not play the Evil Within 2 without first playing the Evil Within 1. So there we go. That will be tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. After the match is over, we will give you our broadcast schedule. I am going to guess. I'm looking at the team setups right now. Math. We've got 14 on Don's side, Rag's side, and 8 and 8 is 16. So, oh, there's another one in there. So that's 15 to 16 currently. 8. Yep. Oh, nope, there's another one. Ready. Okay. Looks like both teams have the same amount of players ready to do this. I guess okay, Incubase has just let me know that one of Don's players was having problems joining. That is the reason for the reset.
Okay. Are they going at 38 or are they going right off the
They've just reset it. They just reset it again.
Yeah. So are they going at 38?
He got kicked for team killing.
Oh. Well, stop running over people or killing them. I don't know. One or the other.
And I did let them know that stream for tonight at 9:30 is the continuation of SuprEvilPoptarts
Divinity
versus
2's Divinity 2 schedule for Monday is 9 or 9:30 tomorrow night, East Coast Standard Time.
PM or AM?
PM.
9:30 you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's PM, yep.
9:30 PM. All right, I'm writing the schedule down so I have times.
Okay, so we're probably going at 38 again.
Yep.
All right. So at the end of this match, I will congratulate both sides. I work overnights, and it's way past my bedtime. So Pop-Tart will end the stream for you after this match ends. So I will be with you till the end of this match and its conclusion. The post-game will be done by SuprEvilPoptarts, as I've got to get some semblance of sleep before I have to deal with a truck later. So no offense to any of the players or anything like that. I've been awake for like 19 and a half hours straight, so I'm getting tired. All right, minute to go. Oh, well, we're starting at the 39. There we go. Off we are.
Okay. Yep. Skinny. That sounds very tasty. Both the hungry redhead in the grill.
And the fight begins. Rag looks like going to get that building right off the bat. Don looks like they have a sniper looking to set up to prevent that building from going anywhere. It looks like Rag has the initiative originally here. Holding Don at bay pretty well. Oh, Don got numbers over there by that broken up palm tree and building. Ooh. Oh. Explosions.
I heard
looks like
tank.
Rag's...
Yeah, it's Russ Berry in his tank.
Yep. Ooh. And looks like Rag's got the initiative here in the opening salvos here. Though it looks like we've got Western Powers 91 bringing the tank in from downtown.
Just to let you know, Dragon, Don is in the blue, and Rag is in the red.
Yep, Rag is red, yep. That's why I said they had the initiative here. Ooh, their tank's looking a little worse for wear, though.
I'm also reminding myself, since yesterday the color switching confused me.
Oh, and a last-second switch over by Don. Don having the tank initiative here. Well, they were until this tank showed up. Looks like... Oh, boy. Wasn't really paying attention there.
Incubus right now...
Switched over to...
Incubase in the chat can definitely tell you that my math was way off yesterday.
Yeah. Rag's got a flank on him. The tank is the only thing really in that zone that's doing some
Yeah, he
damage
just
here.
plopped that down right there in that small little crevice. But he's got he's not going to last very long.
No, not at this rate. Oh well, if he runs him over like that, maybe he will.
Thank you, Incubase, for letting me off, because I did say before the stream ended 3-0. Jibber Jabber was very adamant about that.
Let's see here. Looks like Don's got the building initiative and a horse. Well, the horse is dead. Never mind.
Gluey,
they
no!
do have that building. Seabiscuit, no!
Black Beauty, no!
Oh, you keep my book binding together. Oh! I was gonna yell Elmer, but that's a cow.
Yeah,
looks like Don's got the initiative and the tanks back? Oh, I guess it never left.
No.
They've kind of got Rag pincered in here. It's not looking good for them at the moment. Ooh.
I hear a horse in a tank on Don's side.
I hear the clippity cloppity of a horse.
Can't keep old Gluey down.
Well, if he's old Gluey, yeah, you can. Let's see here. Rag looks like they're getting ready to make a push on that tank. Oh, it's a long-distance tank fight yet again.
Oh, he's getting hit by two sides, the tank and someone with a rocket.
No! Well, that's not going to end well. Ooh, nice. Oh.
There's another shot. He's got him dialed in.
Oh, that building just... Those explosives in that building just went. Building has no roof now. And the fight for that, whatever's left in that building, is underway here, as it looks like Rag's been pushed back.
I guess they were trying to microwave within a microwave, and it didn't work out too well.
That's what happens when you microwave your bullets. It doesn't end well.
Alright, we got to push back here by Rag, I believe? No, Don.
Yeah, no,
Don.
Don's pushed back, yep. Tank advantage for Don is what's helping him out right here. Now, there's two spots to this burn zone. As you can see, you got Rag on one side of the street, and they're being pushed back on this... Pardon me, trying to not yawn. On the other side of the street that's got the broken building here. Both sides are on the burn zone. The harder one to defend is the open, destroyed building. As you can see, Don's trying to get rid of these assault guys, and they do. Getting rid of that one and having your tank as a spawn zone is really helping them out right now. The tank for Rag really needs to get... Oh, that... Well, they got rid of that horse, and then they ran it over for good measure, and his own guy. I love when friendly fire's on. It just makes things more funny with the tanks. No one ever means to run over their friends. It just happens.
Looks like the tanks might be trying to trade shots.
Well, one of them is. The other tank seems to be focused on trying to clear out these buildings. Oh no, they're trading shots. He was aiming at the building before to try to help clear out that for his men, but... Oof.
Garrett Van de Pete has said it should make for some good infantry battles.
It is. It's this close quarters is just insanity. We saw Don do a very good job on this map against STRS, and you can see him doing it again.
That tank, Joe, like... that horse just came in from Don and took out that tank.
Oh, yeah.
Snuck up behind him and took him out. And then the other tank just went. Oh,
yeah,
did it? No, no, it's still up. It sounded like
Western
it went.
Powers is still good. It had a chance. Rag trying to get this last second push. They've got guys on the point. Is it enough? No. Almost had the push at the last second. We're going back to E, boys.
No, they got the push. Oh, no, they got the push. No, Don got the push back.
The push, yeah.
Yes, Don got the push.
Going back to E, but look at the number of Rag players preventing Don from getting set up. Look at all these horses. That's a lot of horses. Alright, let's see how these horses are faring here. Not so well.
Well, they're still alive.
Just got a free horse.
Well, you just... Uh-oh, we got horse-on-horse battle, looks like it. There they go, jousting against each other.
Dawn's on the point. Rag is not on it. Rag is trying to cut off resupplies, but they've got to get the guys off the point first. Again, we saw Dawn handily beat SDRS on this map after some pitched back and forth. So they're pretty skilled at this one, I would say.
Gibase has pointed out that the SRDS, this is their map.
Well, Dawn beat them on their map, so clearly someone's been practicing. This is really tough, though. Like, this point and the one after it, it's really defensively favored. Oh!
I don't know. Dawn's almost got this point capped. This might be a fast battle here.
Yeah, it's going quick, and now they're going straight for the bombs.
The tank has been sitting back, but then again,
it has to. It knew the point's been taken.
Yep.
Look at this flank. Pop-Tart, Kirky, and A. Heelan from Dawn. They're on the flank here, and they've got spawn help. Here's the quick fight if it's going to be one. Oh, looks like... Oh.
Oh, there goes the artillery.
Dropping that artillery. Friendly fire is on, ladies and gentlemen. Probably not the best option right now.
I'll see what he was trying to set up and do there. Probably get behind the lines, but...
Kirky's kind of pinned there. Yeah, he's not getting very far there.
That horse might not last long if it stays in that area.
No. Highly defendable point right here is A and B. Especially without tank support for one team.
24 tickets left to bleed. Nope, there goes that horse rider. Oh, no.
Ooh, that was a good artillery. Got rid of that building for cover.
All right, we got horse now for Rag out on the open. It's going to harry the sides. Oh, nice rundown by that horse.
Dawn has a push going here near A side.
Flank on A, yep.
And they've got a tank shooting in over at it. Will it be enough, though? They've got the up close and personal with them. Well, I don't know if it's enough here.
20 tickets.
They're fighting. Oh, here we go. They just got to get closer to A.
The tank is coming on that flank on A.
But like I said, Rag's got a good defensive position. Dawn pushing it, though.
Uh-oh, we got a man trying to... Oh, man tried to get in the breakaway to A, but didn't make it very far.
There's no real good breakaway here.
That tank might go down.
Oh!
They need to get that tank repaired.
Some health on it. Ooh, they repaired it, it looks like.
Oh, it's still taking... It's
down!
It's gone!
Here comes the push if you're going to do it.
Got a plan.
It's gotta be now.
Looks like we got a plan on A.
There's a lot of Gred guys there.
There's a plant.
Now they got to did a defuse. Oh, Rag's trying to get everybody they can get on that point they can muster. Oh, breakaway.
Breakaway on B.
Breakaway at B. Breakaway at B. Straight breakaway. He made it.
Yes. A is going to go down soon. There's a plan on B.
There's no real defense at B. Except 2 snipers and a medic.
Moshi Moshi on A. Moshi Moshi. Nope.
It looks like they're going to stop the plan at B.
No, the man's dead.
Oh,
we might get one. We might get it. We might get it.
Oh, he might get it. He might. Oh, last second. He
yes,
probably
he does.
He does. Well, but there's going for a plant again. It's a fight here.
Yes,
down
it
to
is.
the last point.
Oh, there is a
One's
lot
got
of blue
vehicle,
there.
One doesn't. Oh boy, a lot of blue, a lot of red coming into the last second here. That horse can be the deciding factor if it could hit anybody. Oh, here comes a... Oh, horse is down. Vehicle's got to get in there and do some work here. This looked like, and it's all over but the crying, ladies and gentlemen. I think Don just
Ma
in
Bell
straight
says your life
sets.
is calling. There we go.
That is twice we've seen Dawn do this now. They are, I think they're very underrated on this map. It's,
The whole point was when that tank went. When that tank went,
yeah.
they just rushed.
yeah.
They got too late into repairing that. They should have repaired it a lot sooner than that. There's your squad of the game.
Someone was using the motherfucking mats, and I have to say it because it's true. Sorry, don't care.
All right, let's
I'm
see
breaking
who
my own
are our
rules.
killers of the match. This would be Madness. I believe he is on Rag's side. Yes. Yes. I think no,
It's pretty.
he's no. That's Don's side, I believe. Yes, Don's
British
side.
Empire, it's 29-6.
Yep,
for the
that would
British
be
Empire.
Big Ranky is the killer match for Don's side, and on Rag.
Rubister 83. It looks like
Yeah, he
21
has
and 10.
wins by. No, I would have to say Berta. No, you're right.
No.
Yep, math-wise, Roosberry, he's got a better KD. And
All right,
that was
well-
brought to you by Craven Moorhead's Big Bun Biscuits. It's grilling season here in the States, so come grab you some hot buns.
Oh, and there's let's say Dawn win there. 2 wins and a tie. So the victory will go to Dawn today against Red Alert Gaming, or RAG. So congratulations to the Dawn squad for the victory here in today's match. Through the power outages and the flames, this has been DragonKingSoup and his SuprEvilPoptart. SuprEvilPoptart will now tell you all of the events happening on Space Canada TV for the upcoming week, and you will see a stream that is working with us through BSR5 for this channel next week on Saturday. And on Sunday, me, Pop-Tart, and Botulism Freak will be back for you for a game involving, I believe, SDRS and a new clan from North America. So until then, I will see you, and here is Pop-Tarts.
All right, so thank you, viewers, for watching. It was a good match. Dawn really is, as Dragon said, they're opening eyes here. Supposedly not a map that they're good at, but they've proven in a match before and today that they are good at those particular maps that they didn't think. So anyway, schedule-wise, tonight, again, is part 2 of Super Evil Pop-Tarts versus the Evil Within 1. For the rest of the week, though, this is how it is going to divvy out in the future. On Monday, for the PC Master Race, we will be getting Divinity 2 with the board chairman and Irish Ghost at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday is our world famous, at least in our own minds, Destiny Disappointment Tuesday with Super Evil Pop-Tarts and crew. We have a rotating crew depending on how real life treats them. That will be at 7:30 p.m. Wednesday is a rotating bi-weekly stream. It is a special rotation. It'll be potluck. We don't know what would be streaming. It depends on what Takun, executive producer Takun the Fail Kitty, gives me. Thursday, not starting this Thursday, but next Thursday, will be The Division with Super Evil Pop-Tarts, Alucard, Dragon King, and DragonKingSoup. Has supposedly been all the updates that took them very long to get the game to where it's actually very fun, according to Alucard and DragonKingSoup. I will find out. I'm picking it up today and redoing it. Then we've got on Friday, again, it's another 2-week special rotation at 9:30 p.m. It could be potluck again. Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is Battlefield 1. As Dragon just told you, that will be this Saturday. Will be BSR5 taking care of that stream. On Sundays, just like today, it is always our Battlefield 1 stream at 3 p.m. So that is what the schedule entails. You can find us again here on YouTube at Space Canada TV. You can also reach us and watch for upcoming events from our PR man. I am Emo McGillicuddy. That is, if you were to search for him, that would be I am spelled IAM space EMO space MCGILLICUTTY. We also have a Space Canada TV Twitter page. Also, it's spelled Space Canada TV. We have a Facebook group just called Space Canada. It is send a request to join. 9 times out of 10, you get in. We also have a Discord, Space Canada, that you can use for looking for group for various games. You'll find there, and for like Destiny, co-op games, or suggestions for whether co-op games you would like to see us stream. And am I missing anything? I don't think I am. I think I got everything. Oh, Takun the Failed Kitty says I have to go through the advertiser listing again. So again, thank you very much for watching this. And today's match was brought to you by Lone Shark IPA for that great taste that won't break your legs, Lone Shark IPA. Also by Blood of Christ Wineries, and they have a new picnic white wine. You will loathe for more of it and be fishing for more bottles out of the bag while supplies last. Also, Craven Moorhead's Big Bun Biscuits. It is grilling season in the States. You really want to get some tasty, tasty hot buns. Come grab you some. Dr. Kavorsky's Jazzercise and Bingo Night. Shake what that doctor gave you. Dr. Chaos's Doomsday Device Warehouse and Silo. Remember, we spell savings with a K. And Sven's Discount Icy Buffet and Insulin Warehouse. New this week to the buffet is the cherry-flavored icy donut. Free insulin shots when you exit the restaurant. Steve Tyler's Aerospace Foam Mattress. Dream on it. Also, Ace Chicken Wings Corporal Tunnel Syndrome Recovery Center. We guarantee to recover your KD to the palm of your hands. Ask for our 5-finger discount. So I am SuprEvilPoptarts. Thank you very much for everyone who tuned in to watch a very good match from two very good teams. Until later on tonight for the SuprEvilPoptarts versus the Evil Within 1, I thank you for watching. Thank you very much. You make this a lot of fun to do, and we just get the warm feelies and the subcockles. So thank you very much, and remember, in space, no one can hear you apologize.